In Zazen, we take off all of our clothing and become the naked self. All of us have karma. Karma means influenced by our experience, including, in my case, all people in Japan had been experienced. That became a Japanese culture, and that influenced me. So I cannot become free from that influence. That means I am a Japanese, and I cannot stop being Japanese. And I don't think I need to. But important point is I cannot lose identity as a Japanese person, and yet to live together with people from other tradition, I have to be free from my identity as Japanese. So I think both can be there. We need to keep identity, and yet we need to be free from that identity at the same time. That is a very difficult practice for all of us today. Now this entire world is a one society. So there are so many different people are living together as a member of one society. So it's really difficult time for us, all of us. So I think the most difficult and important core is how can we keep identity and at the same time become free from identity. Racial, spiritual, and cultural identity. We need to keep the identity, and yet if we become free from identity, then we have to fight against other people. So this is really difficult koan for all of us. I think that is what Uchimura, my teacher, said. After we are born, we start to wear something, depending upon who we are, in which family we are born in, and what kind of education we received, and what kind of work we have. Each person, and each, particularly in the ancient times, farmers wear farmers' clothes, and samurai or warrior class had their own, uniform, and aristocrat had their own clothing. So the clothing shows the occupation or position of that person in the society. And not only within society, but we define ourselves, whether I am clever or stupid, or I am a great, or I'm low class, or I'm not capable. That kind of definitions by ourselves and from the society. Those are the clothing we wear. And in order to live in the society, somehow we need to put on some clothing to understand what I should do or what I can do. But sitting Zazen, when we sit in the Zendo facing the wall, we can take off all those clothings. That means we are nothing. We are free from all those definitions or evaluation about who I am, but just be who I am. I think that is what take off all the clothes or naked self means.